Okay, the time has officially come. I am going to sit down and finally finish this coloring book because I have been dragging it on for way too long. If you're just finding me from this video, my name is Frankie. I'm an artist and small business owner, and I've been illustrating my own coloring book for the last 6 months. So this has been a long time in the making, and there are multiple other parts up on my channel, but today we are finally powering through and finishing the last chunk of this book. I am so ready to be holding the finished book in my hands, and just other little work things keep getting in the way, and I am done. I am done. We are finishing this book. This is my top main priority. I am stopping all other activity until this book is done. So yeah, let's finally finish my coloring book. So currently I need 5 internal pages, like the actual coloring pages, and then I also already drew the end, like the end cover, back cover page, whatever you want to call it, but I don't like it, so I need to redo that too. So technically I have 6 pages to do on the inside, and then I also have to do the cover. So in total I need 7 things basically to complete this book. The only thing that has been really holding me back is just like the concepts of the last 5 coloring pages. So yeah, what I'm going to do right now is just try to scroll on Pinterest and see any photos that inspire me, like people on vacation or like, I don't know, anything that can spark anything in my brain. So step 1 is for me to get my first 5 concepts for those very last pages. Painting something like this could be kind of cute. Like, not painting, drawing something like this could be kind of cute. Maybe a little cabin, not like that, like more fairy-like next to the lake, and they're just having like a nice little dinner. That would be really cute. Or even something like that. I don't know. Let's see what I can come up with. Okay, so last night I was looking at Pinterest and like kind of trying to get inspired for this book, and I got one idea from that. I think I told you guys on camera what it was, but the last couple were just, I was just stumped. And every morning I write in my journal. I try to write like 3 pages in my journal every single morning. And this morning I was writing about it and I'm like, oh my gosh, like why can't these pages come through? Like, I don't know what it is. I've been stumped on the last couple of pages for like months. And I'm like, okay, just really think about it and like picture it. And I was able to just use my mind's eye and write it. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, the act of writing makes me picture stuff in my brain. I can like see scenarios when I'm writing, and I was like, okay, let's use this to my advantage. So I kind of just wrote about my characters in my book and in my coloring book, and I was able to come up with my 5 scenes. So yay for journaling. It actually worked. And I was able to like visualize what I want the last 5 pages to look like. So that's good. And yeah, and now I am ready to get back into the sketching part of my coloring book. So at this point, I basically have sketch, ink, digitally format, design the cover, and then we're sending it off to the printer. Oh my gosh, we are so close. Yeah, let's sketch these pages. Okay, this looks bad, but they're just thumbnails for now. But I just wanted to get the pictures out of my head onto paper, at least the like rough idea of them. So yeah. Okay, don't mind this, I just got out of the shower, but I have finally finished laying out all of my pages. I just have to ink now. I'm about to start the inking process to finish off those last few pages, but today I went and made a purchase. So I have my iPad. My iPad is like my child. I do everything on this. And I recently bought this maybe like 3-ish months ago now, but I decided to get a like Amazon dupe because I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot spend $100 on that little tiny stick. Like, I just did not want, like, it just didn't feel like it was worth it to me. But when I went to try and draw with this, it couldn't even do a straight line. Like, it would like cut out, like, like, did the sound effects help? Does that make sense? Like, it wasn't a smooth line. Like, it literally would like cut. So the dupe was not holding up for drawing. But to do this cover, I want to digitally draw it myself. To finish my book, I had to go get this. And yeah, let's open it. Ooh. Wow. Aw, there she is. Wow. It's a lot heavier than the dupe one. Like 3 times the weight of this one. That's interesting. The material feels really nice, actually. It better feel nice for what I paid for this tiny stick. Okay, that was a random side quest, but now I can color the cover. I'm so excited. But for right now, I need to work on inking this book. So let's get cozy and do some inking. Okay, and I don't want to show you guys all of the pages that I inked because I don't want to give away the whole book, but the page that I am inking right here, I actually did go ahead and make that the cover because I just loved it so much. Like, I thought it was so cute. Once I finished physically inking it on paper, I took a picture of it and then I vectorized it on Kindle, and then I downloaded that vector and I colored it on my iPad. I was really struggling trying to figure out how I was going to finalize this cover, so I went back into Kindle and looked through their font library to see if anything was sparking me. If you're ever struggling to find the right font for your project, I definitely recommend checking out Kindle's font library. They have so many different unique fonts, and I was able to find one that encapsulated the vibe that I was going for. Also, if you're ever searching for like a specific font style, you can type in like Y2K, vintage, or retro. You can just type in that font style into the search bar, and Kindle will populate a bunch of fonts that are similar to what you're looking for. I ended up going with this font because it felt kind of outdoorsy and hand-drawn and like really cute, and that's the exact vibe that I was looking for. And I will just put it on the screen here. Here's a cover reveal. Here's how my cover ended up turning out. That is the front cover, and then I moved on to the back cover design. I created the back cover in Kindle as well, and I also added some sticker designs that I made for the book onto the back cover. So here is like the full cover spread. It feels so crazy to me to be looking at this right now. I've been working on this book for 7 months, and like seeing the cover is so like surreal. I don't know. I'm just so happy about it. Yeah, it's almost here. It's almost here, guys. So using Kindle, I was able to create this beautiful front and back cover. And I'm so excited to hold it in my hands very soon. I used Kindle throughout the entire creation of my book, and it's such an amazing platform with everything all in one place, like different design elements, textures, fonts, and mock-ups. And if you guys want to try out Kindle today for free, I will leave a link down below in my description. And I also have a discount code for you guys. You guys can use my code FrankieYT for 25% off. And I want to give a huge thank you to Kindle for sponsoring this video. With my cover being completed, the next step was to actually get my book printed. So I am not going the traditional route of getting a publisher and like going through that whole process, I'm kind of looking at my coloring book as a standalone product, and I'm going to have them professionally printed and distribute them myself. So basically how I plan to operate is get a huge bulk order of my books and ship them just like any other product that I have. But to get my book printed, I had to format it on the computer, and formatting this book, oh my gosh, you guys, I spent like 6 hours on this. There was definitely a learning curve there. I don't know. There's just like so many measurements and so many exports. Like it was kind of driving me crazy. And I had to learn about like bleed and like just how things are printed. But once I finally had everything formatted, I was able to upload that into the software that my printer uses on the back end, or my printing company is using on the back end. It then generated this digital flip through of my coloring book so I can kind of see what it's gonna look like. I'm not gonna lie, I like literally teared up when I did this little flip through. I was like, oh my gosh, that's what it's gonna look like. Like there it is. Even though I literally have like the physical pages that I drew right here. I don't know, something about seeing it all together, like with the cover and how it's actually gonna flip, was just so exciting and so satisfying. So yeah, that is where we are at right now. My book is completed, and today I finally ordered the samples. The samples should be here within a week, and if they look good to go, I'm going to put in my bulk order, and hopefully I will be launching this book by the end of the month, which is so crazy. This is literally something I've always dreamed of doing. Like, to see it this close to being real is so crazy to me. Hopefully seeing the process that I went through can be helpful to some of you. If you guys are, I mean, if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in maybe doing it for yourself. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer any questions you guys have about what I did to create mine. If you guys are actually like interested in getting the book once it comes out, I do have a waitlist that I will link down below. And if you just enter your email, I will be able to notify you when the book is about to drop. And I eventually plan on doing digital coloring page downloads. So if you guys want access to those, definitely sign up for that waitlist down below. But yeah, it is almost here. It's so crazy. I really want to say like before the end of this month, I will be able to drop this book. It just depends on how fast that bulk order can get manufactured and if my samples look correct and everything. But yeah, we are this close, so yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that. If you haven't seen them already, there are some other coloring book related videos on my channel. If you guys did like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe down below, and I love you guys so much. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!